Two quick marketing principles for you, particularly in a time of crisis or downturn in the marketplace or in the business world. Number one, communicate. Number two, innovate. Communicate and innovate, communicate and innovate, communicate and innovate. It's pretty simple, but it means this, particularly in a time of crisis, if you're talking about marketing in a time of downturn or crisis. Number one, you got to communicate more frequently with more discipline to people. It doesn't matter how, it doesn't matter what tactics. I know we have other videos about the 6 tactics of database marketing, whether it's, face-to-face or video conferencing, or whether it's, Facebook Messenger, Instagram messaging, or whether it's phone calls, or whether it's text messages, or whether it's handwritten notes, or whether it's emails. Doesn't matter how, you got to communicate more and more frequently with people, okay? Number two, you got to innovate. What does innovate mean? Innovate means you got to do something special, particularly in a time of downturn or crisis. You got to do something different. I don't care if it's just new product, ridiculous pricing. You've got to break glass and pull out for emergency use only ideas. Be bold. Be bold. Try stuff with people. If you're not doing something new in a time of change, radical change, you are irrelevant and you'll become lost in the communication shuffle. Communicate and innovate. What are you going to do differently, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's product related, service related. It doesn't matter if you're just doing things outside of the box to serve people, to get to get attention. I think that probably came out the wrong way, but you cannot become irrelevant. What you need to do is you need to innovate. You need to do something radical, something different, something new. You need to use your creativity and your imagination to come up with ideas to be valuable in the eyes of others. So rather than, maybe the right wording on this one is, how do you add more value to people, right? At a time like this where you might be doing more sowing than reaping, but how do you sow better? How do you add value to people? How can you do things for them that are outside of the box, even if it's with your product or service? Communicate and innovate. My question for you today is, don't just jump off this video. Spend a few minutes, just a few minutes, and jot down creative ways you can communicate more right now and innovate more right now and start putting it to work. Don't overthink it. Just get going.